So Donald Trump has been pushing the same lie. We know this since 2020 election. It was stolen from him. There was fraud. All this is happening from rally to news appearance to statement to rally to news appearance to statement. You know who's tired of this? Brian Kilmeade of Fox and Friends is tired of this. He doesn't want to hear it anymore. And in fact, he said it out loud. Watch.
I was watching him in his rally a couple of weeks ago in Arizona, and the first thing he comes out and starts talking about is the 2020 election. And it's almost cringeworthy that he keeps talking about it. It was so bad. I mean, I had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it anymore. And I'm a huge Trump supporter.
Listen, I can't tell you. I was with one of his best friends, his same age, and he called him up after two of them, and they did it to me separately. After that Arizona rally, not Texas, they said Texas was better, but after the Arizona rally, they called him up and said that was the worst speech you ever gave, because nobody cares about your topics. You have to go. There's so much to talk about. It matters to you and I, Logan. I mean, there's so much legitimate things to talk about. And I could not care less about party politics. I care about America. And right now, nobody cares about 2020. Nobody. And everything that he said and the challenges that he made should have been done before the election. And they did a recount in Arizona, and the recount showed no difference almost. And he came out and said it showed that they won Arizona. That's an outright lie. And please stop wasting our time with that.
Brian Kilmeade with a whole bunch of facts, except for the whole thing about I care about the country, not party politics. Okay, yeah, fine, okay. But that's not the first time he said it, as much as it seems that way. He said this back in January as well when he's talking to Howard Kurtz. Watch.
I think that in life, you have to learn to lose. Hillary Clinton has to learn that. Al Gore pretty much did learn that. Stacey Abrams didn't learn that. And if you did, in fact, get screwed out of this election, put together an A-team list of lawyers, not the ones we witnessed, and show us the districts and show us how. I have not seen any of that. And people were very receptive. You would have been very receptive if they showed proof of this. In life, we have to learn to lose, Democrats and Republicans.
Right. Is it anti-Trump by the media to report the facts that there is no significant evidence of widespread fraud?
Wait, what was that, Howard Kurtz? Wait, let's listen to that last question one more.
Oh God.
Right. Is it anti-Trump by the media to report the facts that there is no significant evidence of widespread fraud?
Maybe you can answer that question for us, Francesca. Is it anti-Trump for the media to report the facts that there was no fraud in the 2020 election?
It's amazing that the right loves, they've really stolen the word tyranny, because that really should be the left's word. Like, listen to how he's talking. This is like some North Korea propaganda stuff to normalize. Is it anti-Trump to report the truth? What do you think? This is a moral quandary for us here. Like what? Yeah, we might not get a clean jumpsuit next week. Like, what are you so afraid of? You think socialism is coming? Listen to how your party speaks, bro. It is absolutely totalitarian.
You'd normally get run out of the business if you say something like, hey, so in the business of journalism, as a journalist, is it particular one politician to state the facts because they're consistently lying? Is it okay.
What?
Either way it goes. Brian Kilmeade had a lot to deal with because after that January appearance with Howard Kurtz, people took to Twitter that usually watch Fox News and they had a lot to say. And you can only imagine what this could be. I'm gonna show you a couple of those. Let's watch. So SC SoCal says, Kilmeade, you need to shut up about Trump. Needs to learn to lose. You have no idea what it's like to be a businessman. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Except for Trump, he always lost. I'm certain Trump knows that and has been there. How arrogant of you. Maybe you need to learn to lose. Lose what? He's on TV, he's not running for anything.
Bless your white soul.
Yeah, she's upset. More from Sun State Patriot. Brian Kilmeade says Trump needs to learn to lose in 2020. Actually, Brian, you need to grow some and ask what the heck happened in 2020 election. No one should learn to lose when something very fishy happened. This is how factious twist stories. My favorite one, lastly, Yosemite Sam, I love that handle. Brian Kilmeade has always been a liberal. Okay, hates Trump and hates us all. Be very aware of Fox News. They are not conservative anymore. I don't like them, and I haven't watched since election day mid-afternoon.
At 3:07 p.m. Mountain Time.
But we don't need it. So yeah, This is why Howard Kurtz asked that ridiculous question at the end of that little moment in the middle of January. Is it anti-Trump to say the truth? Because I know all of these chatters from all these viewers are gonna be like, how dare you guys mention that Donald Trump doesn't know what he's doing? How dare you mention that he's lying and that it's an outright lie what he's saying?
I do appreciate Brian Kilmeade's take. I think he's like mostly wrong about a lot of things, but he's honest. I mean, this is the kind of like, it's kind of like, it's sort of dad love, like, hey buddy, you need to learn how to lose sometimes. And yes, we all want, more tax breaks for the wealthy, but that's not the way to get it, champ.
Yeah, we got other ways to get to this point.
Yeah.